Episode 1141 of One Piece is a cinematic explosion of chaos, emotion, and long-awaited payoff, especially for fans of the Egghead arc. Here's a breakdown of the key moments and why this episode is such a turning point. Major highlights from episode 1141. Luffy's Gear 5 unleashed. Luffy finally lands a devastating Gear 5 Gatling attack on Saint Saturn, shaking the battlefield and shifting momentum toward the Straw Hats. Watch how this unfolds in Luffy new Gear 5 attack on Saturn. One Piece episode 1141, where the animation and impact of the punch are showcased in full glory. Giants arrive, Dory and Broggy. The giant warrior pirates descend like Norse gods, smashing Navy ships and disrupting the Buster Call. Sanji vs Kizaru. Sanji finally gets his moment, clashing with Admiral Kizaru and proving his strength among the Straw Hats. Luffy and Sanji vs Kizaru and Saturn. One captures the intensity of these parallel battles and hints at the Blackbeard pirates' looming threat. Saturn's downfall. Luffy's punch isn't just physical, it's symbolic. Saturn, a figure of fear and control, is visibly shaken. Luffy destroyed Saturn. One Piece episode 1141 dives into this moment, emphasizing the emotional weight and narrative shift. Visual mastery and direction. The episode balances multiple storylines: Zoro vs Lucci, Bonnie's emotional collapse, and the Straw Hats regrouping, with cinematic pacing and rich animation. Luffy punches an elder. The moment Luffy lands his punch on Saturn is framed with grandeur, backed by orchestration and wide shots. Luffy punches an elder. One Piece Egghead Island EP 1141 breaks down this scene with timestamps and commentary. Why this episode matters. It adapts manga chapter 1107 with more emotional depth and visual clarity. The arrival of Dory and Broggy is a nostalgic payoff from the Little Garden arc. Sanji's justice moment and Zoro's struggle add layers to the Straw Hats' dynamics.